Hello again my friends, news. Oh yes indeedy, it's that time again. All the latest Destiny 2 info, and oh my, do I have some tasty tidbits for you this week. Lots to talk about, so sit back, relax, sup on a tasty beverage, and let's do this. First up, this rather bizarre item has been randomly dropping for players since Bungie extended the beta. Guided game tickets, which are classed as engrams. Now, guided games is a new feature in Destiny 2 that helps solo players find a raid team and vice versa. It's basically Bungie's answer to raid matchmaking. So what are guided game tickets? Well, could be a few things. A simple beta bug, a placeholder name for an unrevealed item, or it could just be Bungie testing things out in the beta. Now, as you can see, when Xbox player I'm Systematic tried to examine this loot drop, it was nowhere to be found in any of his slots. So yeah, don't get too excited if this item happens to drop for you. Now check this out, actual blue engrams have been randomly dropping for lucky Xbox players during the beta at the end of the inverted spire strike. Now these blue engrams have an extremely low drop rate, only a handful of players have managed to find them, but as you can see, there it is in all its blue sparkling glory. Now here are a few examples of some of the rare loot that these engrams drop. This is the Aurora Snow, a Warlock chest piece that dropped at 201 light. And this is the Fatum Prevaricator, a Warlock Bond that dropped at 203 light. And yes, rare weapons have also been dropping. This is the Reginar B rocket launcher. It dropped at 205 light. Now the field prep perk that you see here gives you increased ammo reserves and faster reload when crouched. Now if you manage to get yourself a blue engram before the beta ends, well, consider yourself extremely lucky. These things are very rare indeed. Good luck. Huge thanks to my pal and fellow YouTuber Unknown Player for providing the blue engram gameplay. You'll find a link to his original video in the description box below. Be sure to check it out. Now, while installing Destiny 2 on Xbox One, gorgeous concept art was displayed on screen, and I talked about this in a previous video. Well, more Destiny 2 concept art has been released, and I gotta say, it's utterly jaw-dropping. First up, this breathtaking ice planet. Now, the first thing I thought of when I looked at this was Europa. Veteran Destiny fans will know exactly what I'm talking about, but if you're new to the game, let me quickly catch you up. As far back as 2014, this piece of Destiny concept art teased Europa, an ice planet, but 3 years have since passed, and Guardians have yet to trudge through this gorgeous landscape. And now we have this new piece of Destiny 2 concept art, and well, it's certainly an ice planet, and I absolutely love it. A huge ocean liner split in two by a drifting iceberg. It's such a fantastic piece of art, and I also see a little snow buggy at the bottom left of the image. Now I don't know about you guys, but I love a Halo Warthog kind of vehicle to drive around in Destiny. Whether this concept art makes it into the final build of the game remains to be seen, but I sincerely hope it does. And if you thought that was crazy, check this out. What on earth is going on here? It looks like a giant space whale about to consume an entire planet. It's almost beyond description. I mean, just look at it. Bungie's concept art is second to none at creating a sense of wonder and awe, and this is absolutely no exception. Seriously, what is going on here, Bungie? Huge thanks to my pal and fellow YouTuber Houndish for sending over the images. You'll find a link to his channel in the description box below. I'll let the rest of the Destiny 2 concept art speak for itself. IGN released a video showing off public events, adventures, world quests, lost sectors and flashpoints, not to mention new white engrams and prestigious gear, and we're going to look at all of them right now. First up, public events. Now every public event now has an optional heroic bonus objective, and if you trigger it, you get an extra hard version of that event, elite enemies spawning, additional objectives or bosses that you have to kill, and completing a heroic public event gets your bonus rewards. Next up, adventures. Now these are small side missions that will help expand the story of the location you're fighting in. Bungie describes them as self-contained and pretty quick to complete. There's no load screens, so you can simply start one up, complete it and continue patrolling. It's really nice to see Destiny 2 offering these seamless shooting experiences while you're out on patrol. An example of an adventure on Nessus is to kill Vex to gather collective data. Count me in. Next up, world quests. Now these are much larger than adventures. Think of them as fully fleshed out story missions with multiple parts. Now the world quest you see here tells the story of Failsafe, the only surviving AI from the human colony ship that crashed on Nessus. Now much like your ghost, she'll offer up useful advice to help guide you through your quest. In this quest, you'll learn of Failsafe's plans and what happened to the crew of the ship that crashed. Now one part of this quest involves recovering the audio logs from the corpses of the crew members who crashed on Nessus. Pleasant. Now interestingly, these world quests open up after you complete the main campaign. Great news for PvE players who wish to revisit areas, unlock new story content and earn rewards. Next up, lost sectors. Now this symbol indicates that a lost sector is nearby. You'll find these symbols dotted about every destination on Destiny. If you spot one, you'll need to search the surrounding area for an entrance that will lead you down into a lost sector dungeon. Now some entrances are pretty well hidden and sometimes you'll need to complete a specific gameplay mechanic to open an entrance. Now once inside, you'll need to fight your way to the boss, take out the boss to unlock the loot chest, and here it is, a lost sector chest. Sweet precious loot. And finally, flashpoints. If you complete a flashpoint, you'll earn a new white engram that unlocks prestigious gear. So what is a flashpoint? Well, every week Bungie will feature a flashpoint destination for you to visit and clear out all the public events. The gameplay here shows a flashpoint on Nessus. Now flashpoints will have unique secret bosses that you won't find anywhere else in the game. You can summon these bosses by triggering the heroic version of a public event during a flashpoint. It's really nice to see public events getting a much needed revamp. It's something for PvE players to really sink their teeth into. In short, flashpoints are an open world weekly activity that drops Nightfall tier rewards. Expect flashpoints to be a highlight for loot hounds and, well, for players who love public events. So yeah, public events, adventures, world quests, lost sectors and flashpoints. Destiny 2 is going to be packed with activities to keep you shooting and looting, and that's just the way I like it. Now this section of the video is going to go through all the miscellaneous tidbits of info that I couldn't really fit into any of my other videos. Now let's start with the Destiny 2 presentation Bungie gave at San Diego Comic-Con. Now this leaked footage shows a brand new Destiny 2 cutscene with Commander Zavala, and speaking of cutscenes, Bungie also revealed that Destiny 2 would have over 50 cutscenes, a good indication that Bungie really is focusing on story this time around. Thanks to Bungie Informer for the info. You'll find a link to his Twitter account and this video in the description box below. Next up, this tweet from Eric Kirschberg, Activision CEO. As you can see, he's holding a life-size replica of the new Destiny 2 auto rifle, Sweet Business, and it looks as though he's standing on a movie set of some kind. Could this hint at an upcoming live-action trailer for Destiny 2? The first Destiny had one, so why not the sequel? Next up, a retailer leak reveals that Destiny 2 will have 10 new Crucible maps and 5 different game modes at launch. Credit for this find goes to Mr. Bo. I've linked his channel in the description box below. Next up, Bungie revealed that both PvE and PvP have already undergone significant tuning since the beta was deployed. First up, the PvE changes. Power ammo drops in PvE have now been increased. Bungie has also tuned grenade effectiveness, boss vitality and general weapon damage. In PvP, Bungie explained how Crucible matchmaking is still skill based, although a greater emphasis has been placed on connection quality. So yeah, I think that'll do it for this news roundup video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to give it a cheeky thumbs up. MoreConsole would very much appreciate it, thank you. And here's another thank you for the amazing support you've been showing this channel lately. We gained over 1,000 new subscribers today, so welcome to you all. I hope I can continue to keep you informed and entertained, and thank you for the crazy amount of likes you've been leaving on my videos recently. recently, you have been absolutely killing it. It really makes content creation a joy and helps this channel grow, so yeah, a genuine heartfelt thanks. Stay tuned to this channel for daily Destiny content. New information is coming in thick and fast now, and I intend to cover it all. Subscribe and turn on notifications, and that way you won't miss a single thing. And guys, how have you been enjoying the beta? I'm currently working on a huge beta review video, so I'd love to hear what you liked and what didn't really work for you. So leave a comment below and let me know. And if you'd like to watch more Destiny 2 content right now, click the image that's just appeared on the screen. Thank you for watching, my friends, and as always, until next time, Guardians.